Alright gamers, listen up. We've got some drama to talk about. First off, this is my forever world. Don't worry about that, I'll talk about it in another video. Because today we're ranting. Now I know what you're thinking. Vex, where have you been? Well, much like the great Sabrina Carpenter, I've been working late, because I'm a singer. Except, I don't sing. Nor do I work late. And my name's not Sabrina Carpenter, it's Matt. And I make videos on the internet about useless opinions that no one asked for. Well, let's get into what you're all really here for, the drama. Recently, a certain Gabesalot9878 on YouTube decided to call me out for saying that the Autocrafter is not one of the best additions that's ever happened to the game. Now, this take came up in a recent discussion about the addition of the copper golem in the game. Now, personally, I think adding the copper golem and making copper more useful in general is one of the best decisions Mojang's ever made. Gabe, on the other hand, disagrees with this and thinks that the Autocrafter is one of the best decisions they've ever made. Now let's be real, loyal viewers. Have you ever used the Autocrafter unless some random redstone tutorial told you to? Chances are no. In fact, I'm sure half of you have never even used an Autocrafter. When brought up in discussion with our Discord, half the people didn't even know it was a thing that existed. Now, I know I've heard all the debates about, OMG, dispensers, oh, this and that. Is it really that hard to craft a dispenser? Is that really a life-changing thing when you have to build a giant warehouse just to house a machine that can build dispensers? Like, you're spending way more time and energy building something to build them for you rather than just building the dispensers. Now, I'm not calling them completely useless. I think they're a fine addition to the game. I simply just don't think they're one of the best. I think the copper golem and the tools is way more useful and much better for casual players. It's just the right direction for Minecraft to go in. Now, in Gabesalot's recent video calling me out for the shame he tries to put upon my name, he claims that the reason I don't like the crafter is because I probably just don't understand how to use it. Well, I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, to put those rumors to bed. You see, you just start with one of these, and then you open it up, and you put one of those there, and you know, like one of those there, and then some of that with like maybe one of these, and some of this, and then you see it's lighting up like that. Then you go see, and then there's that, and then you maybe one of those, and we'll and then maybe move this out like that looks, yep, better, and maybe one of these, and see, it's crafting, it's doing the thing, that the see, all part of the plan, all part of the plan, all good on home front. But look at how slow and inefficient this is. This is just disgraceful, honestly. I cannot even imagine, wow, how slow and inefficient this process is. Disgraceful. I honestly can't even stand to look at that anymore. You know, it's the thought that someone would choose to use this machine. No, us acoustic crafters over here, just look at this. Look, oh my God, 4 stacks in, like, what was that? Half a second? That was a new world record. Imagine setting up a whole machine just to craft torches for you. That's despicable. I can't. Now look, I'm not here trying to convince you that the copper golem is a way better addition to the game than the Autocrafter ever will be, because I'm sure you all already know that. I'm here to prove that I can be pettier than Gabe because I would rather die on any hill than see him win. Now look, I'm not saying that I started a controversial discussion solely to trick Gabe into making a video for the sole purpose of responding to the video as a grand scheme to use it as my grand return to YouTube, because that would have been a really good idea, honestly. I don't know, I didn't think of that sooner. He's out here playing chess while I'm playing Minecraft. Dragon of the Midwest, more like Dragon of Mid-Opinions, am I right? Did I trick Gabe into making a video about his beloved Autocrafter in order to weaponize his higher sub count for my own personal gain? Maybe. Is this video just a manifestation of my hyper-competitiveness and never-ending commitment to taking bits way too far? Probably. But only time will tell. And the strings have been strung, Puppet Man, and it's time to dance.